Welcome, friends, to a word of hope for Wednesday of the fourth week of Lent. I'm Father Andrew Carl Wisdom, Novice Master for the province of St. Albert the Great, and I greet you from the novitiate in Denver. Friends, today's readings reminded me of something my mother always had on her bedroom dresser. A little statue, one of those ceramic Hummel figurines of a small child serenely smiling, seemingly standing up, but actually, as you look further and closer, leaning into an enormous palm of a hand. It's as if that hand was really holding that child upright and steady, all at the same time. And my mother had written a note and placed it right by that statue. It's the words we hear from Isaiah this morning in the first reading. Can a mother forget her infant? Be without tenderness for the child of her womb? Even should she forget, I will never forget you. And my mother shared with each of her 10 children that statue and those words represented God's fidelity, God's unconditional love and loyalty, just like hers. In fact, even when she might not always be around, we could be sure that God was around and God would not forget us. And then in the gospel today, Jesus has just healed a man among the temple pool who 38 years has been infirm. And he's angered the Pharisees because it was on the Sabbath. Listen to his words. My Father is at work until now, so I am at work. What the Father does, the Son will do. The Father loves the Son and shows him everything he himself does. We have today in these readings a beautiful reminder of God as that loving, unconditional parent that represents the nurturance and tenderness of the mother, the strength and the guidance of the father, and that Lent is all about turning back to that loving parent, getting back in touch with that parent, and like Jesus, with trust, dependence, and obedience, being guided by that parent. Jesus says, I didn't come to do my own thing. I came to do the thing the Father gave me to do. It's not about my will, it's about His will, and I trust Him implicitly. If only we could say that. And that's what Lent is really about. We've just hit the midpoint. We've just celebrated Rejoice Sunday. And what we rejoice in is the reminder of what we're headed toward. A God of loyalty who promises that loyalty and that love in the very gift of the risen Christ. May we tune into Him and trust Him and be dependent on Him. May we recover that sense of that trust, of being that child that is being upheld by God and always held steady, whatever our distresses, just like Jesus. And that's our word of hope today, that even should your own parent forget you, I will never forget you. God bless you.